Jayanti students, this time I am taking the 100 dresses part 1 because it had not been completed. So in this video you will read the last para, means last incidents what happened in the school with Peggy and Maddie. So today, even though they had been late to school, before this I would like to tell you that Peggy would tease Wanda by asking the question about her dresses, about her shoes, about her hats, and in this way that was in a very courteous way, in a very polite way, as making fun of Wanda. And Wanda would also reply ki I have 100 dresses and all lined up and all in sharp color. So but Maddie didn't like, but Maddie didn't have dare to stop Peggy to not to do that. So she thought that she must silent. So today, even on that day, they had been late to school. There was nothing to tease Wanda because Wanda was not there. So Maddie was very glad that they didn't tease Wanda, and she worked her arithmetic problem 8 times 8 she was counting. And Peggy tried to write a note to Peggy not to tease Wanda. Hey Peg, let's stop asking Wanda how many dresses she has. She tried to write a note, but she didn't have dare to write this note for Peg, so she just tore this page. And she thought, oh God, it should be done by Peg herself. It should be decided by Peg herself that she should not tease Wanda anymore. She was praying for that. As for Wanda, she was just some girl who lived up in Boggins Heights, that was area of poor people, and stood alone in the schoolyard. She scarcely means hardly ever said anything, means she was always keeping silent herself. And the only time she talked was in the schoolyard about the 100 dresses, means when they would ask about her dresses, then only she would speak. So this is all. And in that reference, she also had mentioned her 2 dresses. One was dull colored blue dress, and second one was green colored having red sash, nice dress. So she referred these 2 dresses while she was speaking about her 100 dresses. Now, thinking about Wanda and her 100 dresses all lined up in the closet, Maddie began to wonder who was going to win the drawing and coloring, because there was a drawing competition. And so for girls it was designing of dresses, and for boys designing of motorboats. So probably Peggy will be winner. It was Maddie who was thinking, because Peggy was the best in her drawing, and Maddie was sure Peggy would win, and Maddie was sure that Peggy will be winner. And next day, when the name of the winner was to be announced, they were hurriedly going to school. It was drizzling means light rain was there, and Maddie and Peggy, they were hurried to school because they wanted to reach to school to listen the winner's name. So on that way, they didn't wait for Wanda because they wanted to reach to school. So because it was the way where they would stop Wanda, and they would they would tease her. Now here, do you think Miss Mason will announce? Peggy asked from Maddie, do you think today Miss Mason will announce the winner's name? Of course. And then Maddie expected, and she expressed her wish, her desire, hope you will be winner. And Peggy also agreed with that and said, yes, I hope so. The minute they entered the classroom was full of dresses, and that were on papers, and that were really very attractive papers, and all were lined up, and they were very attractive and drawn on shiny colorful papers. So they were very attractive, and there must have been 100 of them all lined up, and there were 100 dresses all lined up, as it were of Wanda dresses, as she would tell about her dresses. So these must be drawings for the contest, and they were whatever her imagination. That was not her imagination only, it was her talent also. So they were, everybody stopped and whistled or murmured admiringly, means they were praising. As soon as the class had assembled, Miss Mason announced the winner. Jack Bagels had won the boys, means he was a winner from the boys, and his design for an outboard motor was an exhibition in room 12 along with the sketch by all the other boys. And for the girls, she said, though just one or two sketches were submitted by most, one girl and room number 13 should be proud of her, because she told that only one girl had submitted 100 nice dresses, drawings, sketches, or you can say designs. So this one girl actually drew 100 designs, and without telling her name, she continued that this girl had drawn 100 designs, and all different and all beautiful, as you can see here like this. So in the opinion of the judges, any one of the drawing is worthy of winning the prize. I am very happy to say the Wanda Petronsky is the winner of the girls medal. So she announced the name of the winner, and she was Wanda. So then Peggy and Maddie, they were thinking it was her real drawing, it was her real designs, that it means she was not telling a lie to them, and she was having designs in her imagination, and also on with her talent it was. So whatever she was speaking, that was not wrong. She was speaking that she had 100 dresses, and actually she had, whether it was on paper, but she had 100 dresses, means she was not actually telling a lie. She was telling the truth, because she was talented and she made designs of 100 dresses, and that were different, totally different. Unfortunately, Wanda has been absent from school for some days, and it not here to receive the she was not there to receive the applause, because all were praising her dresses. And let us hope she will be back tomorrow. Teacher was saying she will be back tomorrow. Now class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. So exquisite means extremely nice, beautiful, and decorative. And so she said, all the students, you can move to class and you can enjoy. The children burst into applause, means they applauded a lot. They praised, they appreciated, and even the boys were glad to have a chance to stomp on the floor, put their fingers in their mouths and whistle. Though they were not interested in dresses because they were boys, but they appreciated. Look, Peg, whispered Maddie, there is that blue one she told us about. Isn't beautiful? So Peggy said, whatever she was saying about blue dress, it is here, and that she was telling about blue dress and green and red dress. Both dresses were also there. So they were saying about that. Yes, Peggy said, and here is that green one, and she was indicating that a green dress was there. So they were thinking what type of talent she has, and now they were also appreciating. So students, this is the end of the first part of 100 dresses, and I will continue my second part in my next video. Jai Hind.